Hello there, Cancers. Welcome to your mid-October 2017 tarot reading. So, first of all, let me talk about the relationships and love life because that seems to be coming out very strongly. Okay, so I feel like in the past, let's talk about the past. There was, this need to play the nice guy, okay? And you can be a female too, wanting to please other people. And I feel like, you were looking for fun and excitement, looking to belong in a specific group. And so I feel like you might have altered your identity, alter your true self in order to fit in. And I'm seeing this across, different age groups as well. You're not just young trying to fit in. I feel like it's this energy within you about wanting to be likable, wanting to adapting your identity in order to belong to a group. And I feel like you're not doing it like consciously. It's very, very subconscious, because a big part of you really like to be able to relate to other people, really like to, you change your vibration depending on who you're dealing with. And so there is a major maturation process I feel happening here, where those people that you wanted to cater to, that you wanted to appeal to, that you really wanted to click with and jive with, they're not really that great for you. They seem like they're not as reliable. They seem like they're not as emotionally stable. And yes, being with them was very fun. It was very exciting. But when it comes to, over time, you might have like lost contact with them, and then when you reconnect with them, you're just like, oh wow, I am leaps and bounds ahead of them. They're still stuck in the past. I've already evolved and I've already moved on. So there's this emotional disconnect. It's almost like we don't really have anything in common anymore. We don't really have anything to talk about. Life is not all about fun and games and being irresponsible. Life is about taking charge, taking opportunities, growing. And so you've done a massive process of growing the past 3 years. And I feel like the people that you have been interacting with, they're not really growing. They're stagnant. They're still living in the past. They still have a very childish behavior about them. And they don't really have a strong sense of personal responsibility. And so when you're with them, you might try to give them advice, you might say something, and then they make it into a joke. And that can be very aggravating. So I feel that many of you are just kind of moving on. You're taking care of your own things. And you're just like, these are not good people for me. I can't really hang out with them anymore. I'm going to have to kind of declutter my friendship sector and find people who are like-minded. And I also feel in relationships as well, having a myriad of, very exciting, physically gratifying, emotional relationships. But at the end of the day, the people were not ready to commit, or the people were not reliable. I feel like the past few months for you, life really caught up with you. It's like you had a lot of things you needed to take care of. You had to grow up. You had to be responsible. And so your time is limited. And so when you tell a friend or a date, let's meet at this time, let's meet at this location at this time, and you set aside 3 hours to really hang out with them, to be in the present moment with them, and then they change the plans without telling you, it dawned on you that that's very inconsiderate. And so you don't have time to waste anymore. You don't have time to waste with riffraff. You don't have time to waste with meaningless conversation. So I feel like you're getting a lot more serious. You're getting a lot of things done, and people are struggling to really catch up with you, and you're leaving them in the dust, which is fine, because I feel like you're outgrowing your circumstances, okay? So having said that, you are giving your love to a new person. I feel like a lot of relationships strengthening, getting serious, and you're really, really giving all of yourself to a new relationship partner. I feel that the relationship sector it feels really good because you're with somebody who is just on the same level as you. You talk and they understand without you having to over explain. They themselves have been through a lot, so they're a lot more responsible. They're a lot more, I want to say, like, they take personal responsibilities for their actions. They don't play the victim. They don't play, push responsibilities off to other people. So I feel like you're meeting somebody halfway. They're meeting you halfway, you're meeting them halfway. And you both are coming together in a very beautiful way. In the work sector for the next 2 weeks, be careful about losing your temper. Be careful about, feeling frustrated, feeling misunderstood, or feeling as if, that whole concept about office politics. People tend to get into cliques, and then it becomes like us versus them. So I feel that element coming in. You don't need to play the nice guy to win people over. You, at work especially, you just need to do your job, and you just need to show that you're a good worker, because I feel like they don't need to like you. They just need to respect you. So I feel like there's a big paradigm shift here regarding interpersonal relationships, regarding who cares if they like you. They just need to respect you. So do the things that you need to do to be true to yourself, all the while taking care of things that you need to do to get ahead. And those interpersonal relationships will resolve on their own. Okay, Cancers, you have a lot of potential about you, but I feel that because you're so other oriented, you spin your wheels. And what I mean by that is I feel like you have, a lot to offer. And if you were a little bit more directed with your energy, if you draw back your energy and not give it away to people that don't deserve it, you can accomplish a lot. You can move mountains. You can knock down every single obstacle that's in your way. But I feel like there's this internal sense of self-doubt. There's this almost Virgoan energy of, am I good enough? Am I capable? It's like always second-guessing yourself. And so whatever whatever you're dealing with, I feel like your current relationship partner, it can also make or break you. If you're with somebody that is very emotionally supportive and they tell you, yes, I believe in you, you can do all of those things, then you're going to feel that strength in number, and you're going to feel very, very good. You're going to feel very elated, and you're going to knock down these obstacles. If you are in a relationship where you're not getting that emotional support from your partner, and your partner can be very critical, they can be wrapped up in themselves, they can be, constantly questioning and doubting whether or not you love them. If they constantly create a lot of stress for you, then I feel like your energy is being dissipated towards reassuring them rather than them, providing that support or that internal self-reassurance for themselves. So that's where the blockages are. Conserving your energy and devoting your energy towards positive, results-oriented projects, result-oriented people, result-oriented relationships. This is where this paradigm shift needs to happen for you so that you can achieve a lot more in life, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. And I feel like the housing situation, you want a new place. You're scoping new territory. You're looking out. You're going online, looking at listings. It's fine. It's fine to do that. But I feel like you might want to do this or, really think about it seriously by January. I feel it's a better time frame for you to get that one out of the way. Okay. And especially landing a house or a new place of living, that's going to be very good for you. And so I can't stress enough, close some doors on the past, move on, okay? I'm going to leave that for you, and I'll be back in the November reading. And I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.